Well, this has been a rough week for you guys, missing practices, being snowed in, but to bounce back and finish well today and still get the win, I guess makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, it does. I mean, back-to-back is going to be a big challenge, I think, for both teams. I thought our team showed a lot of resiliency tonight. This was a hard-fought game. I mean, this reminded me a lot of the Southwestern game and the East Central game, where the score is not really an indication of what the game was really like. I mean, we were down 61-57 with just 7 or some minutes to go or so, and I thought we really battled and fought, and we dug our heels defensively, and then made some defensive plays that turned into some offensive plays.
It seems like this is a trend home and away. It doesn't matter what the first 30 minutes are like. The last 10 can just as quickly turn into a shootout. But that's especially been the case here. You outscore them 24-3 the rest of the way after getting down in that hole, like you said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got a team that they battle the whole game. So eventually we're going to make a run. You know, outside of the Arkansas Tech games, you know, we've been able to make a run to either get back in a game or to stretch out a lead. And I thought the key to this game was we battled through some missed bumps. I mean, we missed a lot of easy shots in the middle of that second half when they made their run. I mean, point-blank layups. So we grinded through and ended up making some plays. And eventually, in a game like that where the pace gets up and down, Daryl's going to make his presence felt, and he did the last 3 or 4 minutes.
I think Marshall made his presence felt throughout the night. And you said before the season there are going to be 2 or 3 games where Marshall just shoots you to victory. Tonight may have been one of them.
Well, and I'm hoping these last now 3 games are that way. I mean, he hasn't had the kind of year that he thought he'd have, that I thought he would have. But like I told him the other day, you know, when you're a senior, your last 4 games, if you step up big, nobody's going to remember the first 22. And so I think he has that mindset to be really good, be really focused. And he's taken good shots all year. He just had a lot of shots go in and out, a lot of just things not go his way. But I thought he was outstanding really on both ends of the floor tonight, his aggressiveness, and him hunting his shot. I mean, you just got to keep hunting him, and he's doing that.
Well, there's some opportunity there. You're half game back on Arkansas Tech, but the trick is you got to turn around and play in less than 24 hours rest.
And luckily, Washita has to do the same thing. I think the way it worked out was the most fair way to do it. Washita's got a very good team. They lost tonight, but we got to be ready for them. They bring multiple shooters. They got guys that can score around the basket. They're a challenge. I mean, it's a completely different team than Henderson State. They're not what I would call as explosive athletically, but they're more of a grind you down and grind you out team. We're going to have our antennas up and really focus tomorrow.